In this video, we're going to focus on operations associated with binary numbers. How do you add two binary numbers together? How do you subtract them? How do you multiply them? How to divide two binary numbers? So let's start with the add. And let's start with the basics. What's 0 plus 0? 0 plus 0 is 0. Now, what about 1 plus 0? How can we add these two binary numbers? 1 plus 0 is 1. Now, there's some other basics rules to go over. What about 1 plus 1? In this case, we need to carry over 1 plus 1. It's going to be 0, but you need to carry over a 1. And so you get 1, 0. So basically, 1, 0 has the decimal equivalent of 2. Now, what if you have 3 ones? How can you add this? In this case, it's going to be 1 and you carry over a 1. Let's write that here, and so you get 1, 1. So if you have 3 ones in a single column, it's going to produce an output of 1, 1. Now let's work on some example problems. Add these two binary numbers. 1010 plus 1001. Now, the first thing we should do is we should line up these numbers. 1010 plus 1001. And then add up the numbers column by column. So here we have 0 plus 1, which is 1. In the next column, we have 1 plus 0, which is also 1. And then for the third column, 0 plus 0 is 0. And for the last one, it's 1 plus 1, which is going to be based on the last two examples, is 0, but you need to carry over a 1. So you get 1, 0. So let's convert each binary number into a decimal number. So this is 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. So 1010 is going to have a decimal equivalent of this is going to be 8 plus 2, because it's in the column 8 plus 2 is 10. So here we have an 8 and a 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9. So 10 plus 9 is 19. So we have a 16 plus 2 and plus a 1. So that adds up to 19. And so we can see that we have the right answer. So this is our answer right here. So you can add two binary numbers. So let's try another example. 1001 10 plus 110101. And so now let's add these two binary numbers. And feel free to pause the video if you want to try this example with your own. So let's start with the columns on the right side. 0 plus 1 is going to be 1. And then in the next column, we have 1 plus 0, which is 1. And then it's 1 plus 1, which is going to be a 0. But we need to carry over 1. Now for the fourth column, it's 1 plus 0, which will equal 1. And then we have 0 plus 1, which is 1. And then next is 1 plus 1, which is 0, but carry over a 1 to the next column, which will give us 1. So now let's confirm our answer, but let's separate everything into columns, just like we did before. So this is going to be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. So let's get the decimal equivalent of the first number. So we have a 32 plus 4 plus 2. 32 plus 4 is 36 plus 2, that's 38. And then for the next one, we have a 32 plus 16, which is 48. 48 plus 4 is 52. Plus 1, that's going to be 53. Now 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry over the 1. 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 1, that's 9. So this should equal 91. So we have a 64 plus 16, so that's 80. Plus 8, that's 88. Plus 2 is 90. Plus 1, so we can see that we do indeed get the right answer. And so now you know how to add binary numbers. As you can see, it's not very difficult as long as you follow the process. So make sure you remember these two things. When adding 1 plus 1, you're going to get a 0. But you need to carry over a 1 to the next column. And so the end result is that you get 1, 0. And if you are adding 3 ones together, it's going to be 1, but you carry over another 1. And so instead of getting 1, 0, you get 1, 1. And if you remember these two things, you can easily add two binary numbers together. And that's all for my tutorial video about on how to add binary numbers. And I hope you can get idea from my tutorial video. Thank you and God bless.